Hello, girlies, gays, and theys, and today I want to do something a little different today and talk about one of my current biggest obsessions at the moment, which is Plave. If you've never heard of Plave, Plave is a virtual idol group in South Korea that has been gaining a lot of popularity, especially in the past year, and I am one of those lucky people that have fallen in love with Plave in the last year, and I just want to kind of talk about how I got into Plave, why I like Plave, some of the events that I've gone to as a person living in Seoul, and then talk about this past weekend with the Quantum Leap tour, because I was lucky enough to get a ticket to their concert this past weekend in August. So without further ado, let me start with talking about Plave. So being someone that lives in South Korea, someone that is into K-pop, sees a lot of stuff, I've been aware of Plave since their debut, but I didn't get straight into them just because since I've mainly, I would say, since 2022, been more into like anime and games. I haven't been going out of my way to look into newer K-pop groups, but I always understood why they were popular, especially, someone that's into anime, someone that's very aware of VTubers, and not just VTubers, but just how popular and profitable VTubers are, and then knowing how profitable and popular K-pop is, putting those two things together, I was like, oh, this 100% makes sense why this would be such a cash grab, why it'd be so popular. I don't really have the time, but I've always been like, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, VTubers are popular, Hatsune Miku's popular, makes sense why Play would be popular. And then again, as someone who lives in Seoul, I've always seen their pictures around, especially as someone that frequents anime spaces. I would see sometimes their birthday cup sleeve events, or if they had any special anime collabs, because since so many Play fans are actually anime VTuber fans, they do a lot of stuff with Annie Plus, Anime. So I've seen some of their other pop-ups before, but it wasn't until this past November 2024 when I was seeing a lot of Hanmin's birthday ads, birthday posters, that I don't know, I was just in a mood where I was like, you know what, let me just take a look. And anyone that's ever gotten into a K-pop group knows that once you start watching, I would say compilation videos of best moments, iconic moments, that's when you actually start getting in deep. And so I thought it would just be something where I'd be like, oh, let me see, this could be cute, maybe I could casually get into them. But no, once you get into Plave, you're kind of in it for life. And I think one of the main drawing factors of Plave is their personalities. It only takes a couple, I think, compilation videos before you start going, oh no, they're so funny, oh no, they're so cute, oh no, they're such good boys, oh no. And especially the early days, all the really popular glitch compilation videos, those are so funny. I can try and maybe down below link some of my favorite YouTubers that make compilation videos, some of the videos that I watched when I was first getting into Plave. But basically, I fell fast and hard very quickly, and it was one where a lot of my friends aren't actually into anime in real life, stuff like VTubers, BL and stuff. So at first I was a little shy about admitting how into Plave I was getting. I started watching all their lives every week on the dot. I would rush back to the gym just to make sure I didn't miss any of their lives. And then they announced the Caligo Part 1, aka the Dash, comeback, and I pre-ordered almost every shop that I could, because at that point, already in January, already 2 months in, I was hooked. And then Dash came out, and honestly, February was such a good month to be a Plli. That was such an amazing album. They were so shocked by how popular they had just gotten since like Wave for Love, that all their lives were so sweet. And then in March they had their second anniversary pop-up, which thankfully, even though I couldn't get a reservation, one of my Korean friends helped me get merch. And it was so cute, and I was able to get the Krispy Kreme donuts. But March was also such a great month to be a Plli. And then honestly, it's been so much fun going to like Plave events. Like, there has never been an event that I've gone to in Seoul, like the Songsu Medihil event, where I've met a Plli and been like, oh, they're so mean. Like, everyone's so nice. Even though like I'm a foreigner, everyone's still really nice to me, even with my broken Korean. And so yeah, there's never been an experience where I've been like, oh, these fans are so annoying. No, Korean Pleas are so nice. And then all the other foreigners that I meet are also super nice. But yes, Plave events have been super fun. And then this past July, around Bombi's birthday, I was super lucky to finally get a reservation at their Astrum Cafe. And it's definitely something that I think every Plli should do at least once. It's so cute just seeing all like the merch everywhere, especially going now the Mumemimu, their little dolls have debuted, like seeing all that stuff everywhere was really cute. And honestly, the cafe is good. Like, I went around Bombi's birthday, so there's a lot of Bombi stuff, and his little deer cake was actually super yummy. I ate it like a day or two later. I took it home and refrigerated it, and it was still good. It tasted like a vanilla cake pop. It was yummy. And then this past weekend, so much fun. So Thursday I met up with my Korean Plli friends, and we went to the Hyundai Mall Medihil event, which was super fun. It was so cute seeing their new outfits and getting some new face masks and stuff. I actually do like Medihil's products, so I do feel lucky that Plave has like a partnership with them, because it's, you know, stuff that I don't actually mind buying. It's stuff that I'm legit gonna use. But everything was super cute. It was so nice seeing my friend again after a couple months. And thankfully I am currently on vacation, which is nice. And then Friday was the big day. Finally, it was my Plave concert, so I was very, very fortunate to get not just a ticket to the concert, but a ticket to the Friday concert. And let me just say, amazing, wouldn't change anything for the world. However, it being August in Seoul, it was very, very hot. The Friday concert was the only concert where they started the concert at 8 p.m. I feel like it's been so long since I went to a concert that started at 8 p.m. And so all of the stuff that they had started at 2, which, as you guys know, 2 p.m. is the hottest time of the day. And so I don't even know why I put makeup on. It all melted off by like 3 o'clock. They had staff members trying to hand out like cooling patches. They had cooling tents where you could basically just go and sit by like fans and air cons. But again, the Plli were all super nice. I made bracelets for like the people sitting around me, but I made extra bracelets to hand out to people while I was waiting in lines at different cafes, different events. And people are so good about giving back freebies. I feel like freebies is something, I'm trying to remember how popular they were back in the day, like during like 3rd gen K-pop, but I feel like they've really taken off. So I knew that I couldn't go to this Plave concert without any freebies. And so I had made people bracelets, and everyone was so nice about receiving them. No one complained or seemed like upset. And all the freebies I got back were so nice too. But yeah, I was getting really hot. I ended up sitting in the cafe for over an hour. I would take turns going into the different cooling tents. It was so hot, but finally it was concert time, and I wish I could explain how good the concert really was. It's been a while since I've gone to a first day concert where like the set list hasn't been spoiled. I feel like I always end up going to like a Saturday or Sunday show, but I'm so thankful that I went to the Friday show, because it was the only show that didn't have like a online or like theater streaming, so it felt very much not just for us, but like I truly didn't know what was happening. And I truly wish, I keep explaining to people, but I wish I could explain the energy during Dash when their hair was revealed, their new hairstyles. Truly life-changing. I know that might sound silly to a lot of people that don't understand Plave or don't really like Plave, but seeing their new hairstyles, it was so good. We were losing our minds. We couldn't even get the fan chant rights because we were just screaming, which, as you know, Korean fans take their fan chants very seriously. It's not like in the West or other countries where we are just screaming the whole time. So the fact that you had a group of mostly Korean fans just screaming nonstop, like that just shows how crazy it was. And they looked so good. And now I didn't record anything. One, because I always get nervous about getting in trouble. And two, I am notoriously the kind of person where I ruin videos for everyone else, because being an extrovert, I can't help but like scream and feel things. So like, here's an example of what my fan cams would have looked like if I had tried to record anything. Here's the only video I took, which of course was Hanmin's camera challenge, because I love every single member so much. Like, it feels so nice standing in a group where I genuinely love and care about every member so much. But I would consider myself a Hanmin Plli. And so here's the only video I took of the entire concert. So yes, as you can see, I reacted so normally, so casually. I'm so mysterious and cool. But anyway, yeah, so not just my Dash video, but probably every single song that they performed would have looked insane. And thankfully, not too many people around me were recording. But anyway, Friday, such an amazing concert. And then Saturday, I didn't buy the Weverse live viewing until last minute, because I had plans most of the day Saturday and I wasn't sure if I would have free time to watch it, but I was free before 6 o'clock, so I quickly bought it and watched it. And the Saturday concert was also so good. It was nice having the English subtitles, again, because I'm not fluent in Korean. And then the Friday and Saturday concerts were both so good that I knew I had to try and go Sunday. So I was actively trying to buy like another ticket for Sunday, but nothing was showing up. And then I realized that they were having a CGV live viewing. And so I was searching everywhere to try and get any ticket. And luckily, thankfully, someone just outside of Seoul couldn't go. And so she gave me her ticket and I had to book it down south outside of Seoul to go to the Sunday concert. But it was so worth it, because I knew someone was gonna cry. I know these boys. I knew they couldn't have a concert in Kespo Dome and not have someone cry. And of course, Yejun cried. Guys, don't get me wrong, I love every member. I especially love Hanmin, but Yejun's such a bias wrecker. I can't stand him. And then they announced their encore concert. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do everything in my power to try and go. So please let me know if I'm magically successful and can get a ticket to their encore show in November. If you guys want me to do any kind of like vlog or any kind of like story time. I debated doing like a vlog style for this concert, but honestly, August is so hot. I was just a melting mess. It was not cute. So maybe in November, hopefully it's not snowing by then. But I'm hoping I can get at least one ticket. I'm kind of convinced they're going to add a Sunday show, but we'll see. Friday, Saturday without a Sunday show seems kind of interesting, but we'll see. But yeah, so that was my concert experience. Friday, I went to the in-person concert. Saturday, I watched the Weverse live viewing. And then Sunday, I got to see the movie theater live viewing. And honestly, it was all worth it. I know some people get confused going to a concert more than one day. I've actually talked to my friends in person about this. They're like, why would you go both days? It's the same concert. It seems like a waste of money. But I feel like especially these 3 concerts, even though it was like the same set list, the same lovable boys, they did feel different. The energy has felt so different, but all positive, all amazing. And so I really do. I'm the kind of person, I think it's worth it if you can afford it, if you have the time to go to every showing, because there's different jokes, there's different like little mistakes. It's so good. So I really hope that I can go to the November show. But yeah, so I'm truly in this Plave Shift for Life. If you haven't stan Plave yet, what are you doing? Just get on it, watch a video. Their music's so good, their lives are so funny, their variety is so funny. They're such good boys. Like, they truly deserve it. I know so many people, and to agree, I understand, but so many people try and act like, their group is the underdog story, or their group really had it hard. But I feel like Plave, especially being a virtual idol group where so many people just don't understand what a virtual idol is, I feel like just have extra obstacles that they have to overcome. And the fact that they've grown so big in such a short amount of time, I'm so proud of them. So yes, please, if you haven't, get into Plave. You won't regret it. Hopefully they don't have a comeback too soon, because I want to save money for the November concert. But let me know if you guys want to ever see me do any unboxing videos, if you guys want me to do any kind of vlogs, if I ever get to go to the cafe again or anything. And below, tell me, do you stan Plave? Why do you stan Plave? What got you into Plave? Are you an anime fan? Are you a VTuber fan? Are you a K-pop fan? Or did you just stumble upon them randomly on TikTok or Twitter? But yeah, it's kind of a different video today, but my feels are high after the concert weekend. I love them so much. But yeah, I have some other videos that I need to get out, but I've been on vacation. I've been kind of lazy. I'm feeling honestly kind of a little sick at the moment, but I just love Plave too much. I needed to gush about them for 20-ish minutes. But yeah, it's been Mads. Thank you for coming to my Mad Tea Party today. I hope you guys are staying cool this summer. Have an awesome day, everyone. Bye.